What up, it's your boy Chad back with another video. Back on 80 time. If you guys are looking at the title of the video and if you guys are saying to yourself, man, is Chad really making another retention video? Yes, man. This is gonna be my first retention video of the year, man. I'm back in these retention streets, doing what we do, man. Want to know what's souls to the kingdom of heaven and all that type of stuff, man. I'm gonna be reacting to this brother who was on a 50-day semen retention streak, man, and lost everything due to a relapse, man. He's going to be dropping a lot of gems. We can all learn from this, my brothers and sisters out there, man. So, well, my brothers, sisters don't be watching me like that. My brothers out there, man, we can all learn from this young brother, from his mistakes, everything he did good and bad, and his 50-day streak, man. So, damn, that car is mad loud, man. So, without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
Hey guys, I'm back again. So, I feel like absolute shit today.
Oh, how so?
Hey guys, I'm back. So, last night I relapsed. My 50-some day streak is now officially over.
Okay.
It's officially in the books. I officially busted a nut all over my girl. Well, she's not really my girl. We're not dating.
Ooh.
But last night, I busted a big fat nut all over her. And then this...
You just had to make the emphasis, man. I had to bust all over her. He bust all 50 days of semen retention. He busted everything on her. You just had to make that clear for you guys. He busted all over her. Let's keep going.
morning, I busted another one.
Bust 2 nuts.
And I feel like death. I feel pretty horrible.
Yeah, you should.
And I don't feel bad because of the energy, you know. A lot of people say on semen retention, you get all this energy and then when you bust, it goes away. But I had been edging for like the last week, you know.
Brother, you were, I say we'll respect my young brother, man. You were not on scene. First of all, you relapsed twice with a girl, right? And then you say you were edging. Like, I don't get the ideologies. Like, somebody please, if somebody can make a video going over the benefits of edging on semen retention, please make the video, man. I would love to hear it, man, because I don't understand the ideology around you touching yourself but not releasing, but you want to claim retention, but you still touch yourself, but you don't release, but you claim that you're on retention. Like, that defeats the purpose of semen retention, my brothers out there, man. You're not on retention if you're still touching yourself. You're still getting dopamine. Like, you're not even really getting dopamine because you're not releasing. So again, I don't get why people do the E word. Why are you touching yourself? And again, that edging led you to destruction, because then you wound up getting up with your girlfriend, or you say you wasn't your girlfriend, right? So again, you were not on semen retention, my young boy. You was on clown retention. Gotta make that clear. No offense. That's not semen retention you was on if you're out there touching yourself and edging and all that type of stuff. So let's keep going.
Well, my energy was already kind of depleted. Where I really noticed the shift is in my mental space.
Yeah, exactly.
I wake up today, like, my head is not clear. I just feel like a bum. I feel like a loser. I feel worthless. And I know I'm not worthless. I know I'm not a loser.
Yeah, you're
but
not.
It's the retention that really does that, I think. And, you know, this is something that I'm curious about. I know for me, and I don't know if any of you guys experience this, but, like, when you're doing retention, like, you're really hard on yourself, you know. And like, I went from, I've been doing retention on and off for like 4 or 5 years. You know, I went from busting multiple nuts a day, 5, 6 nuts, 6 or 7 nuts every single day. for years of my life, probably from the age of like 10 to like 20.
10 years.
That's half of my life.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
spent busting nuts.
Yeah.
But now that I'm not, I just feel like so shitty when I do it once.
Yeah.
You know, my headspace goes to absolute shit. I feel incapable of everything, anything and everything, you know? Even with my words, I just don't carry myself as confidently.
Exactly.
And how much of it is placebo? Like, how much of it is real? How much of it is real? How much of it is the semen retention? How much of it are we just doing this to ourselves? You know, why are we living this way? Why do I have to beat myself up and make myself miserable after I bust a nut? I already just busted and released all my energy. Do I really need to sit there and talk shit about myself for the next day or week? No, I don't. So that's what I'm here today to do. I'm here to feel better.
Yeah.
You know, I woke up,
yeah,
felt kind of bad, and then I busted another nut, and then I felt 10 times fucking worse. You know, she's not my girlfriend.
Let me stop. Yo, you a funny dude. You are a funny dude, son. Let's keep going.
And we've been seeing each other for like a year. And it's really hard because, you know, we talk about retention. She knows all about retention. As soon as I busted, she immediately was like, oh shit, like she felt really bad. Because she knows like I don't do that. I don't want to do that. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, you know, this was coming. Literally, it was coming. But I was like, this is fine. It was, you know, for the last week I've been in a bad state. I kind of felt it coming. And, you know, then I look at all the comments you guys left me, man. Like, I've never really received feedback like that on a video. It was really nice. And you guys are telling me to keep going. And I want to keep going. Like, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And if I let you guys down,
let me stop right there. First of all, you're supposed to be doing this for yourself. Don't care about no comment section people. Your journey is your journey. Don't care about the comment section people. Love you one day, then hate you the next day. Right? Do not do this for anybody except for yourself, young man. Do not care about anybody in the comment section. Nobody. Matter of fact, the people in the comment section will watch a video of you relapsing rather than watching a video of you out there winning and all that type of stuff. Don't care about the comment section. Are the worst people you could think about. Don't even think about them. They'll unsubscribe for you just like that. Don't care about no comment section people. Your journey is within you and God at the end of the day. Not no comment section people out there. Right? So I just got to make that clear to you, man. So let's keep going.
Can't go back in time. I can't change that. And it sucks. It's the way it is. You know, I'm already beating myself up for it. But, yeah, man, I understand if you guys want to follow someone who's on day 9,000 of retention, right? And speaks in hieroglyphics. But I'm not there yet, obviously. I think somebody commented just very bluntly, you are not ready yet. So, which they're kind of right? Like, I'm not. But I think I will be. Maybe, eventually? I don't know.
I think he will be.
But it's weird, and this is what I want to talk about, right? It's like, why does it feel so bad to relapse? Why do we feel so bad? And like, I used to bust all the time, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't even care. I busted twice. I busted thrice. Nobody ever told me it was bad. I never thought much of it. I kind of felt, I felt a little bit of shame jerking off sometimes.
Let me stop right there, man, because you have woken up out of the matrix. Now you innately know after you finish relapsing, after you finish touching yourself, like, what I'm doing is wrong. right? Like I said, you waking up out of the matrix, man. Now that you took the red pill, you can't unsee. And this is for everybody out there, man. Once you hop on this journey, you can't unlearn the things that you learned. There is no going back. Your life starts over once you take that red pill. Once you tell yourself, man, I'm not touching this. I'm not touching myself. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay for a period of time until I get my wife or whatever like that, man. You cannot go back to, like, especially if you're consuming this content and you're actually walking in the truth, man. Like, you cannot go back to your old life, right? Again, like, nobody, you were just saying, even myself, before I hopped on Semen Retention 4 years ago, I used to goon more than you 8 times a day. You say you six or seven, me 8 times a day certain days, right? Again, and nothing. I didn't have the thought to not do it. I didn't have the thought to, like, I didn't have the conviction. That's the word I want to use. I didn't have the conviction. Now I know not to do it, right? Now we know. So again, once you come into this, once you really embark on the journey on Semen Retention, it's that voice that's in your head telling you not to do this. What you're doing is wrong, right? And of course, you know the voice is coming from God. My son, you're not supposed to be doing this. Right? That's God talking to you. That's that Holy Spirit talking to you. My son, what are you doing? You know you're not supposed to be doing this. You know you're not supposed to be touching yourself. You know you're not supposed to be having sex outside of marriage, right? So this is why you feel like ish at the end of the day. It's conviction, conviction, right? So I'll tell you guys, man, once you hop on the journey, there's no coming back, because now you're just going to keep beating yourself up. Like, you're just going to be feeling like ish every time you relapse. Right, man? So let's keep going.
Watching porn, but I never really felt this horrible about it.
Yeah.
And now it's like the weight carries for days after I bust.
Exactly.
Like I'm thinking about it for days. Like it's just weighing on me. Like, oh,
now you know.
Ugh, you busted a nut. Gross. Like, you're so lazy. You're so worthless. It's like once you discover the secret sauce, you know, if you're not using it, then what are you doing? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, once you discover the Matrix, it kind of becomes hard to, you know,
unsee
go back into reality.
Exactly.
Go back into life and live your life.
Yes.
Like, I've found the golden fruit. You know, semen retention is the golden fruit. And so when I slip up, like I did last night and this morning, I know I fucked up, because I know I had something, and
you know you're not supposed to be doing it.
I threw it away.
Exactly.
That's how it feels. It feels like, wow.
You know you're not supposed to be doing it, yeah.
Like, you can't even be upset about people who bust all the time, because they don't even know the difference. But us,
now you know. Exactly. Yep.
So it's on us. Like, we have a lot more responsibility here.
Exactly. Yep.
You know, as somebody who is into it, you have so much more responsibility once you know the strengths, the benefits, once you know how hard it is, you know, especially for me being over 50 days, you know, that's one of the longest times I've ever gone.
Yeah, that's a good streak.
And just to throw it away for a moment of pleasure, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. And you know, this does answer my question, though. I had this question about a week ago. I thought, what's the point of retention? You know, I have these urges. Like, I was actively edging. I was actively talking to girls again.
See?
You know, I started texting people again. This is what happens. I know my cycles. My cycle starts, and I kind of will start checking people out, maybe, and then, you know, I go to my phone and I start flirting with people again. I start adding people, and that's what started to happen. But you know, I was wondering, this is what I was saying, I was wondering, what's the point? What's the point of retention? Why not just bust with somebody? Okay? And now, this person I busted with, you know, they are by no means the love of my life.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, my wife, whatever. She's none of those things that I know of right now. However, I do care about her a lot, and I think she cares about me a lot, and I think we have a mutual kind of love for each other.
So that.
I'm not.
Let me stop right there, man, because that's like, of course, I'm not condoning fornication or anything like that, man. At least it's not a random Jezebel. At least it's not like a random smanum. At least it's somebody that you have like communion with. At the end of the day, at least you have somebody. Like, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like, at least it's not just no hookup or anything like that. It's somebody that you actually have, genuine love for at the end of the day, man. So that's a good sign. It's not just a Jezebel that took your energy and then now she's on to the next one and trying to lead other brothers down the path of destruction also, man. So I get it, man. I get it, man. So let's keep going.
In love, but we have a mutual love. And so what I would ask myself a week ago is, well, if you have a love for somebody and they have a love for you, why not release with them? And you know what? I did that, and I feel.
And you want to know also what it is, man. And I don't know what your beliefs is, man. But like from my standpoint, and us spiritual men out there, that ain't nothing but Satan in your head, my brother out there, man. Because like I said, you was on a streak. You was on a 50-day streak, man. Then the prior week, you was edging. All these thoughts was coming to your head saying, why am I even on this journey? Why am I doing this? Like, what is stopping me from doing this? And all these other thoughts that you have. So doesn't that sound like Satan? Right? Isn't that because we all go through this. It seemed like you was on a plateau also, my brother out there. It seemed like you was on a plateau before hitting that relapse, man. So this happens to all of us right before we want to do our thing at the end of the day. Like, you had that voice in your head saying, like, what is this? Is this really it at the end of the day? Is this really, like, why am I on this journey? Like, what am I doing this for? What am I, like, that is Satan, right? Go back to the story of Adam and Eve in the Bible. Right, when he came to Eve and he was saying, did God really tell you not to eat of the fruit, man? No, God told you not to eat of the fruit because he didn't want you to become like him, right? So that's what Satan do. Satan is like that little voice in your head saying, nah, man, ain't nothing wrong with a little relapse, man. You did 50 days, man. 50 days is cool. It's not wrong with a little relapse, man. You could just get back on your streak, man. You're not going to feel any way about it, man. Right? So that's what Satan does, my brother. That's what Satan does, man. Try to get those voices in your head. Try to convince you to do that, man. And you fell for it. You fell for it. You fell for it, man. So I'm telling you, that was Satan in your head over the last week and then getting you up to do that. That was just Satan in your head, man, trying to manipulate you. My brother out there, man. So let's keep going.
Feel like ass. I don't think it was right. And maybe that means that she wasn't right. Maybe that means that I just shouldn't be releasing at all. But my question is answered. You know, when you have post-nut clarity and you think about, holy crap.
Yeah,
like,
what did I do
you
this?
know, sometimes maybe you're jerking off and then you bust and then you're like, ew. Like,
why did I do that?
This girl's kind of gross. Like, I don't even like kind of see her that way.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of like that for me, but not in terms of like, oh, she's gross. It's just in terms of,
why did I do that?
Holy shit, my mind is clear.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, I was so deep in this lust, and now it's all just evaporates instantly, and you're just literally left, like, it almost feels like someone's like blowing you away. You're like, whoa, what was I doing?
Why did I even do it? Exactly, yeah.
That's how I feel right now. Like, what was I doing? But you know what? Like, I know about how semen retention makes me feel. I was gonna say I know about the benefits, I know of all this, but really, you know, it's different for everybody. I can't sit here and say I know that semen retention gives me anything, because sometimes I really don't know. But I feel like it makes me into a better person. I feel this calling to join, be on this path.
That's God telling you.
And like I said in my last video, if you get recommended my videos, and I think you are on this path too. I think we are in this together, and we should stick together. But I was so conflicted. I was so confused. Like, why not just bust? Why not just do it?
I tell you, that's Satan, man.
Even with somebody that, this wasn't even like a one-night stand. It wasn't with somebody I don't even know. It wasn't with somebody that doesn't give a fuck about me. I know this person cares about me.
Yeah.
And I busted. And I still feel the effects. I feel the mental effects. is that placebo?
No, it's
Like,
not.
are we doing this to ourselves? Like, are we really making ourselves miserable?
Oh, man.
Because
Like I said, man, you cannot unsee this, my brother. It's not a placebo. Now that you have the truth, now you know, man, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Right? It's not a placebo. It's not you overthinking anything, man. It's your innate desires being heightened. Now you know, man, this is wrong what I'm doing. This is wrong what I'm doing. Correct, man. So let's keep going.
on one hand, I do think like retention is great, but on the other hand, like, you know, let's be honest, if I never heard a single thing about retention, and in fact, if I never, you know, watched porn, if I never had any sexual thoughts at all, I'd be happier. If I busted nuts and didn't know anything about retention, I would be happier because I would be
Blue pill.
blind to that.
Exactly,
I wouldn't
yeah.
be beating myself up over something that didn't exist in my mind.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's say right now, I'm literally gonna create something right now. It's called fucking no brush. It's where you don't brush your teeth for like months, and then all of a sudden you get this crazy feeling inside of your heart, and your muscles start to grow 10 times bigger, and your teeth start to be whiter, all because you didn't brush for 5 months. But you have to hit 5 months, and if you don't hit 5 months, then you won't feel the feeling. Well, how would I know that, you know? How would I know that? Nobody told me this. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a crazy analogy, but yeah, I get it.
You know, we create semen retention. You know, semen retention is created by us. And we do it, and we try to stick to it, and it's impossible to stick to.
No, it's
You know,
not.
it's created to be like the ultimate challenge. Like, like, I don't know. Anyways, don't bust a nut. I don't think you should. But sometimes you have to.
It's just,
Sometimes you have to, because sometimes
you need to see. Exactly.
answer your
Yep.
own question.
Yep.
Anyways, guys, peace out.
All right, so that wraps up the video right there, man. Of course, I'll leave his details in the description box for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to our brother path of becoming, man. But yes, the last point really hit it on the head, man. Sometimes you need to touch that fire to know that the stove is hot, right? Sometimes, like, of course, I'm not promoting anybody out there to be relapsed or anything like that, man. But sometimes you just and you want to know what is one thing or two. I think this brother and brothers like him who get that initial relapse, man, and they start feeling like ish. These going to be the brothers that go on crazy amount of streaks. These going to be the brothers that level up to the max because now they felt that fire and now they know, man, I'm not supposed to be doing this, right? And you, young brother, I believe in you. I believe in you. Matter of fact, to the point, man, I wasn't even making retention videos, man. You got me out of retirement, my brother out there, man. I believe in you. You have I don't know if you believe in yourself, man, but you have everything. You're not a bad looking guy, man. You got a little style to you, man. Like I said, retention and discipline will be the best thing for you, man. You're gonna get that masculinity to you. You're gonna lose. I'll leave the picture up, man. You're gonna lose that Pikachu face, man. You already have the jawline is already seen in you. That's gonna become more defined once you get more masculine, man. Your beard probably growing a little bit more, man. You're gonna start taking yourself more seriously, man. You don't even know. I probably see more potential in you than you see in yourself, my young boy, man. You and brothers like you that make these videos, that have they relapse and they feel like ish, man, you probably gonna go on a long streak and become the best version of yourself, man. So I believe in you. I believe in you, brother, man. But yes, man, some brothers out there, man, need to touch that fire. Some brothers out there, man, need to get that relapse so they feel like ish, man. Now they know, man, I will never ever do this again. My brothers out there, man. So again, hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. And like he said, man, was it worth it? It was not worth it. It was not worth it out there, man. Do you want to be feeling like ish? No, my brother out there. It's not worth it. It is not worth it, man. So yeah, hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys learned a lot and all that good jazz, man. Let me guys know, man. You want me to unretire myself and start making retention videos and all that type of stuff, man? Or you guys want me just to leave it alone and let those brothers out there, the people that's doing the dark arts, and let them just take over the content and all that type of stuff, man. Let me know in the comments if you guys want the return of On Angel Time making semen retention videos and all that good jazz, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share the video out to everybody. First, grab the Most High. The video on Angel Time.